is, don't you?
Of course I do. .336. That's the game, baby.
For the sun, Johnny got my heart. I ain't tripping for the fun. Yeah, I won't start. I ain't tripping. I'm a stunt.
When I say the words GoldGade, what comes to mind? To us, it is the most asked about four-wheeler we have ever had over all the machines, whether it be Big Gade, Black Gade, Bumblebee, AquaGade, the North Star, the Defender, Brute Force, any of the pit bikes, Mini Gade. GoldGade is, in fact, probably still the fan favorite. What's your favorite build that the Mafia's ever built?
Either GoldGade or Black Gade.
Is it your favorite one yet?
The GoldGade.
See there, KK? GoldGade is the fan favorite, and it's clapped. Now, I told you guys in the last video that pertained to GoldGade, with it on the thumbnail and all that good stuff, was you wouldn't see that four-wheeler again until it was completely finished. And I mean that. You're not going to see it again until it's finished, but this is going to be a little bit of an update that all of you have been asking for, because on any of our videos we post, whether it be about J Money's truck and his transmission or a documentary about Mud Mafia, the most asked question in the comments is, where's GoldGade? When's GoldGade coming back?
Come on, come on.
I'm going to answer that question for you right now in this video. When is GoldGade coming back and where it's been and what's happening to it? I'm just not going to show you because then it's going to give it away, but trust me, it'll make the next video when it comes to YouTube way more specialer. You'll see GoldGade finally in its glory. You'll see her as she's supposed to have been a long time ago, as what I've talked about for all these years.
Hey, you ready? Yeah, you would think I'd be this cold, I wouldn't get back in the water. I love it.
We have played some of the highlights of GoldGade in its time over the past, couple months, several months actually, that we've been talking about building this four-wheeler, but we've never really gotten in depth of the highlights, like a tribute to that four-wheeler. How much of an impact that four-wheeler made on the channel 336 Mud Mafia. How much of an impact it made on just you guys as the fans. That four-wheeler has been one of the fan favorites for many years of all the units we've ever built here in the Mafia headquarters. Trust me, when I tell you it's one of my favorites, that is my favorite four-wheeler. Over AquaGade, over the North Star, GoldGade has been my favorite four-wheeler ever since they come out in 2019 in that color. That's all I wanted. I seen Oster Cruiser had one named Full Pool, and I just couldn't help it. And I wanted one that said, it was called GoldGade. Sadly, GoldGade will not be using the same name when it's done. Now, it will still be, a gold four-wheeler, but the name GoldGade will no longer be alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's that deep spot in the saddle that I was talking about. Oh yeah. Boy, she mount wet. She mount wet. I saved it from freaking out. Oh my God. Trying to get back in that rut.
I'm going to take this time for a moment of silence for GoldGade's life from 2019 to 2023. She is now RIP. Rest in pieces.
First sink on GoldGade. First sink.
That is the first sink on it.
Speed's on the stove.
Is this a 2-a-day thing?
This is both renegades dead in one day.
Oh shit.
What just happened?
Anybody got jumper cables?
I put them in the back of your truck last night.
I know. You know where the truck's at?
The park.
Right.
Way that
Drive
way.
the truck all the way out here? I'll tell you what you could do though.
What?
You can go grab them jumper cables if you want to.
Alright, I'll go get
You hear
them.
that? It's called big cam. It's got big cams.
Yeah, big cam, that's what you're gonna
Big
call
cam,
it?
big cam, big cam. Okay, well, we're not riding that right now.
I'm very, very curious to see if there's anything in here. Do you think there's anything in here?
I don't think. I don't know how it would have got in here, to be honest with you.
I mean, I've always wanted it being sealed up pretty tight. Well, there might be something in there, J-Money.
Yeah, there's a little something.
Oh gosh, that don't look healthy at all.
No.
Mm-hmm. Think that's what it was? Oh my
I will tell you
God.
this. All the times that me and J Money tried to kill that four-wheeler, she would not die. She would not go down without a fight. Even the night that it did get actually finished off and that, you know, I guess you'd say died, it did in fact crank back up at the wash station. It cranked up and it ran for a good, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds. I think it might have been her last little burst of life for the four-wheeler named GoldGade.
All right, so we got here to the wash pit. We've got it kind of cleaned up. With me and J Money, we had our guy on the KRX tow us to the wash pit. We're gonna spray it off. I don't know, but listen to it, how it turns over now. It about fired. Listen. It's wanting to fire. Come on, GoldGade. It's almost. There's no way. Come on, baby. If this thing runs, it's a transformer. It's no longer a four-wheeler. I don't know. We'll figure it out here in a little bit. Now crank it. Ready?
So GoldGade for me, I guess it's a love-hate in a way. It's we've been at highs of highs with each other, and we fought tooth and nail with each other at the lows.
Hold it there, hold it there. Hold it, hold it. Blow it up, do something.
Do something cool.
Hey, do something cool, like blow it up or something. Hold it wide open.
It just keeps coming back on it.
Oh.
They just cut.
Jay, did you blow it up?
Did we do it? Something bit me, and I didn't know what it was.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh, she done.
It ain't starting back.
It's, look. See the bubbles?
Come on, baby. Just putting out her life so damn life.
But with all that being said, it is definitely one of the toughest four-wheelers we've had, or I think we put anybody's hands, and it's been a tough one. She was definitely built on a good old Wednesday at Can-Am, I believe. Like when we had this grand scheme and this idea of what we're going to turn this thing into, we went, it was months, maybe even close to a year, without doing any, absolute none maintenance, preventive maintenance, changing the oil, diff fluids, anything to this thing. And finally, I mean, I was the one to do it. I think I laid her to rest myself after, like I say, months and months of attempts to kill this thing so we can make it into what we wanted.
Hey, it's about a minute and 20 seconds.
Hey, look at all the crowd watching. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we didn't give it a proper break-in whenever we put that belt in there.
Yeah,
I think it's broke in now.
It's either broke or broke in.
Let's move on to the next hole.
Now, when we did first get to Gold Renegades, I know we talked a while, like we both liked the gold one, and Joe finally found one, so I let him have the crown. But it still, even before we got it, we already knew if one of us was to get one, exactly what it was going to look like. And I think we made it, you know, how we had talked about it from the get-go and what we wanted to turn it into at the time. But we've relapsed on that, and it's going to be even better.
What's fixing to happen would never have been possible without a lot of you guys watching these videos, without a lot of you guys that support us, that buys our merch, that visits our websites, that has been diehard fans from day one. We would never, ever have been able to accomplish this dream without amazing companies. And the first one I want to thank is Mr. Brent Ritchie himself with PATV Power Sports out in Texas, Super ATV, Turner Axles, MSA Wheels, Big Boy Customs, Plateau Fab, Lucky 7 Motorsports, Performance East, On Kill Power Sports, and we've got a few more that's kind of maybe potential sponsors that we'll talk about after she's built. But for right now, those guys have come in some big time clutches for us. Like they have came in clutch, like literally On Kill Power Sports came in clutch, but you know, they have came in some big help here in the past few weeks getting this thing ready.
Oh my
You got
goodness.
some kind of jambalaya Goliath hook here. It won't even go in my frame.
Way to go, Jessica.
Need all these kids in the house. We'll have everything washed in no time. Everybody's helping.
So not only are we super pumped and excited and stoked about building this bounty bike, we're also doing it here in the house. So it's also a pretty big thing for me and J Money that we've built plenty of foolers for ourselves and side-by-side, stuff like that, but we've never built a bounty bike. And this is going to be the first bounty bike that's put out of the Mafia shop, which is the rest in pieces GoldGade. I kind of want to give you guys a rough estimated guess when this thing's going to be done. So it's really a rough schedule. So don't take this to be exact, but I'm hoping to have this fooler done in the next 2 months. And then the video will be released of the new and improved bounty bike that used to be called GoldGade. I promise all of you, with the amount of work and time and the sponsorship stuff that goes into this bike, this will be by far the baddest thing we have on our fleet. Over the North Star, over the Defender, over Aquagade, Bumblebee. I'm talking about anything we've ever had, whether it been Big Gade, Black Gade, the Gold General, the Big Razor, any of that stuff. This fooler will blow all of it completely out of water. So a couple weeks ago, the racing schedules did come out, in fact, for King of the Deep and Southern Bounty Series, and we're actually wanting to compete in both series as much as possible. At the same time, we're still going to be making these vlogs about building stuff in the shop, riding videos, stuff like that, but we're trying to compete in 2 different series and travel all over the world, as well as getting out there west like Texas and Mississippi and Arkansas, Louisiana, all them places, Oklahoma, Montana, Wisconsin. We're trying to get all over the world this time, get our name out there on the west side. You know, we've been doing this now for about three and a half years, and we've stayed really on the East Coast all the way up and down it. We've hit every state on the East Coast, but it's time we move out west, and we time to go out there and ride with the big boys, ride with some of the other guys, collab with some new people, spice things up a bit. My goal and J Money's goal and everybody here at the Mafia's goal is to have this new bounty bike sitting at our lot in front of our camper with all our other builds at Mud Bash at Busco Beach. That's in May. So like I said, 2 months. You're seeing this now at the end of January, March, and April. That's crunch time for me and J Money. We have got to get this thing built. Stuff is at powder coating right now. Randolph powder coaters, who we always use, and it's a ton. It's more than 2 side-by-sides worth of powder coating, because I just can't tell you why, but just know that it's going to... I can't tell you. We've got a ton going on right now at the Mafia. We've got a big trip me and J Money's leaving now for in about 5 days. We got to go out of town for a potential sponsorship. Not much I can speak on it. I'm sure I'll carry my camera and bring you guys along with me, so you guys will be able to see what's about whenever I find out what it's about. As you see behind me, there's a fooler behind me. We have a brand new build going on. A lot has got to be done before Mud Bash. A lot of stuff is getting ready to start booming for Mud Mafia. We are so daggone close to 100,000 subscribers. Guys, smash that subscribe button. It's right down here somewhere. Somewhere along the bottom of this screen is a subscribe button. Hit it, y'all. It's free to hit for you guys, and it helps us tremendously. You have no idea how much it helps us. So guys, don't think we forgot about all of your questions or we don't see them. We see all the GoldGade comments. We see all when's J Money getting a queen bee or a killer bee or whatever you guys want to call her. It's all about to happen. This year, we're hoping this year is our year to just dominate. We're wanting to take over the off-road world. We're wanting to get in there and make content for every one of you guys, whether it be racing, riding, sinking, braking, building, you name it. We're wanting to take over and be the elite off-road channel in the world. Guys, if you have not yet, please subscribe. Smash that thumbs up button. Leave us a comment. Who is ready for GoldGade? Who wants to see this thing? Who wants us to hurry up, get it built? Leave it down in the comments. What do you think her name is? And for any of you that know, like sponsors that's watching this, do not say her name. Let the fans guess. If you guys got a guess what, or maybe you got an idea what we might be calling this four-wheeler, drop it down below us. Leave us a comment. Who's ready for GoldGade? And as always, we'll catch y'all on the next one.